I'll tell you when it's dinner time. Your dad gonna tell you. I'm doing the podcast and y'all don't know what's going on.
What's going on, blurs, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the syndicate, here with another episode of With the BS. And so today we're having a great episode. We're talking about X-Men 97. Giving our kind of review of what's been going on. We did like something where we gave our opinions on what we thought it was going to look like or what our anticipation was. But today we're here to, answer for what we said, because I personally have to apologize to X-Men 97. But before we do all that, let me go ahead and introduce the people that are here with me today. First and foremost, the Husky Hokage, one half of Victory Road podcast and 1/3 of the Things People Don't Say podcast. Husky, what's going on, my boy?
What's going on? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, not till tomorrow. Appreciate it. Happy to be here, man. I'm with you as well. I didn't have high hopes for X-Men 97, and I'm gonna have to apologize because they out here doing what my boy Gambit does. They out here chef. They out here cooking.
They out here. They out here. So the next one is my little bro. He's back for the first time. He's been gone for a little bit, but happy to have him. Chef Daddy Gambit Supreme. You added some shit from last time. I just want to go ahead and point that out. It was never this long beforehand. But what's going on, bro?
That's what she said. Okay.
I miss y'all, man.
Touche.
So much.
Touche.
I really did, man. Look, I'm very happy to be on this show and be a part of this show. Boy, I missed y'all. Oh my God. I missed y'all a lot. I'm glad to be here.
Oh man, glad to have you back. And then we have the one, the only. He quote unquote is the balls of the BLERD Syndicate. He likes to be known as one half of the Victory Road podcast, the foot fondler himself, the spirit of Gale, the dub. What's going on, man?
What is going on, man? All these times.
You sound like Shannon. You sound like Shannon Sharp over there.
Man, you had so many goddamn titles. Like, you know how on Game of Thrones they had like 4 different titles for some people. He has like so many, you know what I mean? But I want to make sure I show you love and whatnot. So yeah, how you doing, man?
All went fit. I was an anal assailant at one point in time too.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
No, not as good. So and then finally, the right-hand man of the syndicate himself, founder of the 2020 podcast LLC. Please say the LLC. He's reading stories now on YouTube. He's got ASMR going on. Mm-hmm. He's got shirts from the on the BLERD Syndicate where he's Mr. Sit on My Face himself International.
Gang.
Sir, what's good, man?
Man, I am great. I'm glad to be here. I too have to do an apology to the X-Men because nigga. That's as far as I'm anything else I say is gonna be a spoiler, so I gotta wait. So but yeah, I need to write them niggas a 4-page letter.
Yeah, so
I'm writing you a 4-page letter.
So
I'm not gonna lie.
This one is definitely gonna have some spoilers too. So it's gonna have spoilers up until the 24th. So if you didn't see anything on today's episode, you're not going to lose anything from that point. That'll be a conversation for later on because I've seen it, but you know what I mean? It's the day of. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it yet. Cool.
I seen it too.
Yeah. Well, we know what's going
Shit
on.
had
So
me stressed. That's all I'm gonna say.
bro,
Shit had me stressed.
we gonna keep it at that. We gonna keep it at that. But yo, starting from the first episode, like so I don't know if it was just the trailer that looked too clean that had me thrown off. And I don't know if it was just the fact that I didn't have a whole lot of faith in Marvel. I still don't. I just think the people that did this one was like, listen, we're gonna do our own shit. I don't care about anybody else's stuff.
I want to take a pause real quick, Sensei.
Yeah.
I like the subtle touch in the background, what you did right there.
I appreciate it, bro.
That's real slick what you did.
I'm gonna take all the right now I have Funko Pops up, but that's not really what I like to do. I like to throw some posters up there. So this is gonna be a whole collage wall.
I see Hulk Hogan up there.
Yeah,
it's up there.
Yeah, just for so whenever I say Hulk Hogan, I can just toss his ass. Because Dub got me Hulk Hogan for my birthday or for Christmas. He got me Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" But it's got to be there. So, but how did y'all feel? We'll just start with like the first 2 episodes. Like after the first 2 episodes, I was like, I have to apologize.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have to issue an apology as well. Because I think as many other people, once we saw them take the yams off road, I thought it was over with.
Yeah.
You can't de-yamatize road. You know what I'm saying? We not sexualizing her character, but why make her a pancake? You feel me?
You right.
And then they took my girl Storm Bust down away. They gave her that atrocious mohawk. That mohawk I have never seen nobody with in real life. I've never seen a black woman or a woman of any kind. Well, cyberpunk at least. Seeing with a full-blown bald ass head and a flowing mohawk.
That was like her. That was like 80s Storm, So in the 80s, early 90s, they used to rock.
They left that shit there.
Listen,
you right.
I didn't think it was bad. I actually like the mohawk from Storm.
I'm bust down Storm, bust down Magneto. That's what I like. They gave Magneto the bust down. I like the bust down from it.
They did get Magneto.
Yeah.
They gave some bundles.
Yeah, they gave my boy the bundles.
Yeah, that nigga perm.
Black folks perm, not the white folks perm. The black folks perm. That shit straighten out and lay it down.
Yeah, he's like, this shit look luxurious.
Noticing over there, right over there by Wakanda. So, hey, he learned something from Shuri and them over there.
Man, listen. So
with that hot comb in his hair with the blue grease, the blue grease that you got.
Blue magic. Yeah, that blue magic in that boy.
There you go.
Sounded like sizzling all through the Xavier Mansion when he came in that bed. He was just like, this is mine now.
My X-Men. And you saw he snatched road.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped. We don't talk about the first 2 episodes right now. But I was iffy on the first episode. I was like, But by the time that second motherfucker ended, I was like, oh yeah. I don't even remember what happened on the second episode. I just remember it hooked me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's accurate. That's accurate.
I just remember by the second one, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
Actually, I do remember second episode when Storm lost her powers, right?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Pretty much.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then my boy Magneto said, oh, y'all fucked up now. So, and that kind of hooked me. I was like, damn. How they gonna do an Omega level mutant like this off the rip?
I swear.
One thing I want to touch on, and I appreciate this so much, is they actually made Cyclops a leader in this one.
Dude.
So, because beforehand, they played Cyclops to the left. Like low key, it was just Wolverine and the X-Men. Like it's like, is David Ruffin in the Temptations when it was the original X-Men? Like low key, everybody was like, "Oh, they're definitely giving Wolverine." And I know it was the '90s, so like he had a whole lot of that. But like this one, even when he came in and was fighting Friends of the Humanity, and it, like I had never seen him, moonwalk with his eye beams. You know what I'm saying? That was wild.
Or he technically like parachuted with him.
No,
Yes.
that was crazy.
This man jumped out the plane. No parachute, no nothing. Nobody, don't catch me. Don't worry about it. I got it. And just zoomed on down and hit the beam on him. I was, oh, that's what we doing?
Okay. Scotty beat me down.
Respect,
bro. And you got to think about the level of control because he didn't put a hole in the ground when he did it.
That's true.
Hey,
that's
you know, low key though. You tell what else you got to think about for him to be able to hold that and do that. The man got been working on the traps and the neck muscle.
Boy, I'm sitting here thinking, boy, I feel sorry for Madeline, boy. God damn, boy.
Man.
What I'm gonna say, but also kind of going back to what you said, how they hope, because I was a baby when the original X-Men came out, so I wasn't following no storyline. I wasn't paying attention to leadership skills. I just knew Cyclops was there. But to your point, you have to think how the OG X-Men cartoon kind of paved the way for Wolverine's fan base going forward. Because even in X-Men movies, it was centered around Wolverine. You had Wolverine in the X-Men, and you had the Wolverine anime. So it's kind of like,
Well, yeah, I think right at that time, like Wolverine got super hot, and I think a part of it was the animated show, but a part of it also was the fact that it was so 90s at the time, you know what I mean? Because he was like fuck the system type person, and that's exactly what Wolverine was. And I know everybody's like at least top 3 people, or top out of their top 5, 3 of them had to have been Wolverine, Gambit, and then probably like I say Nightcrawler was probably the next one out the group that people really enjoyed. But for them to step up the way they did for Cyclops was wild, and I was really happy for him, because like I started to read some of the comic books, and like Cyclops ain't no bitch, but then in this one he was like, in the cartoons they played his ass to the left a whole lot.
Very passive.
Yeah, in the older ones, even in like that was even kind of in X-Men Evolution. He was still, even though he was in high school, he still wasn't how he is in the comics. Even with I was reading, because I haven't read the comics in a minute, but even when I was following the comics, like when they had when they brought them back from the past, so they had two sets basically. You had the current present set, and then you had the
ones from the past. It had the original. It had the original 5, and it was called All New X-Men.
Yes. And like even that the present Cyclops wasn't no bitch. And then they brought the other one forward, and he was kind of learning, and he was like, oh shit, man, fuck. You know what I'm saying? He was starting to step up. So like what I say, at the time, I guess whoever was writing for Cyclops back in the 90s wasn't, it basically became, like I said, the Wolverine show. It was Wolverine, I'm Wolverine, and these are the X-Men. But as you see now, especially with Professor X leaving, or whatever the case may be, like Cyclops, hey, this is my shit. I'm about to run this. I'm about to step up and be a leader, which is what they needed to do in the first place. Like that's what Cyclops is supposed to be. Like, granted, Charles is supposed to be, he was the founder, but Cyclops was supposed to be, this my show, this my shit.
Hell yeah! So, I mean, especially the fact that Charles ain't out there he ain't out there in the field. I'd be like, bro, what you gonna do all the way over there in that chair? You know what I'm saying?
With no
leg. You gonna go ahead and roll over here? Calm down, Charles, before I punch a hole in the tire on you.
It's
you know
the juggernaut, Charles. It's the juggernaut. But you know what? With Cyclops, I feel like even the earlier shows and leading up to this, I think they didn't even really give him a chance to showcase any capabilities like this, because in my opinion, I think they highlighted his love affair. You know what I'm saying? That was, everybody know that has been a big thing. The love triangle between him, Jean, and Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Like they highlighted that so tough with the original X-Men. It was just like it's like you really can't get away with it. But I think, like you said, they did a great job with showing him in a different light in '97 because he just on some badass type shit.
Hey, was it weird for anybody else when y'all were watching like X-Men Evolution and you saw a grown ass Wolverine still kind of, be like, oh, that's Gene. And he's like, oh, that's kind of Catch a Predator right there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now that you put it that way, yeah. I mean,
I never thought about that.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
That bitch was in high school.
Wait, time out. Wait. Hold on. We gotta unpack this real quick. How do we know, like, how old was he supposed to be? Because Wolverine
old enough to stay away from a high schooler.
I about to think we got to think about it. All he had to do is, but Wolverine old as fuck. Like Wolverine is old as fuck anyway.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's not normal old. Like, he been around. You know what I'm saying? For years.
But in his defense, though, he was around.
When
like
the times when they was
biblical times, know what I'm saying? When like the Virgin Mary was 14 and Joseph was like what 33. So that was normal to him.
So you're trying to make that okay now.
I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just saying I'm trying to reason with him. Like understand his logic. Like, but then again, it just might be one of them. So like if I'm gonna lose it all, I'm gonna lose it all for this one.
I mean, all he had to do was wait a few more years. He'd still look the same.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But she was on the cheerleading squad, bro. So I'm just saying it wasn't
bro,
like.
Hey, bro, somebody take his mic. He ruining childhoods out here.
My apologies. Sorry, not sorry.
That boy, Wolverine was on. He was on Nickelodeon.
Exactly. The one thing I do like though is like it's not centered around Wolverine first and foremost. Like you barely see Wolverine at all. Like and then the fact that like they talk about the triangle, you know what I mean? But then after that they just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But I also have mixed feelings about like the character
got his own triangle.
Huh? Logan's got his own, what'd you say?
He said Scott
got his own little triangle.
Yeah, he did. And then after that, you think about like not only the two of them, but then after that you saw Emma Frost, and then you're like foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Emma was there. When people talk, people talk. Granted, Scott may be a Boy Scout and all this stuff, but
he be getting them.
Scott be getting them women, boy. Women, like women's. He'd had like 3 different jeans: regular jean, Madeline Pryor, and there's another one, and it's and Emma Frost. Like Scott Summers got he got about 15 different kids in different different variations. You know what I'm saying? You got Cable, you got what's the other one? Not Rachel, because Rachel is Rachel was I don't know. Rachel was somebody. Nate Gray.
Nate,
talking about Nate Gray.
Yeah.
Like
X-Men. There's like 4 different Cables.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's 4 different.
The baby in the future. Yeah, when they sent the baby to the future, I thought that's who it was supposed to be.
But Nate is Nathan.
Cable. I'm not.
Nathan Summers is Nathan. So it's Nathan Summers, which is Cable, and Nate Gray, which is a different version of Cable.
Without the virus.
Yeah, yeah. And that nigga is strong as fuck. But that's another.
I was reading something up on him, like he was trying to kill himself, but his power was so strong he couldn't kill himself, and his like personality kept splitting or some shit like that.
Sound like Kaido of One Piece.
That's wild.
That's right. I said that for sir because he don't like One Piece.
Look, I ain't even say nothing.
That was clickbait for your ass. That was clickbait.
I've been going to therapy.
Because sir, I've been trying for
I love it.
At least 8 years.
Hey, look
I hate
at me.
The way
Look
you
down.
talk. I hate the way you walk.
He's such a good sport about it too. He's gotten so much better about it because he used to cuss us out at every turn. Now he just be like, "Hey,
just quiet, just quiet.
Just hey.
It's just not for
you know what that means? He watching it on the low."
Yeah, all right.
I used to be just like you. I used to be just like you. And then COVID hit, and I had one of them work from home jobs. I sat there one more. I started One Piece. Next thing you know, I was caught up.
Oh my God. I can't do the One Piece journey no more. But I digress. It's about 97.
This is about 97.
Sir just sat there and was like, I'm gonna let y'all niggas finish. but
I'll be like that, dog.
So
can I mention something real quick about
Absolutely.
that triangle? It was a little bit of discourse going on in regards to the how do I put this double standard when it comes to cheating. Because on one end, I saw this conversation on Twitter where motherfuckers was like, how is Gene gonna get mad at Scott for impregnating a twin he didn't know about that looked exactly like her, shared her memories and shit like that? But then she turned around and kissed another nigga on the same team who looks nothing like him. How did she have the audacity to get mad at him when he got a whole baby mama that is essentially her, but she going to kiss a 5'3" nigga?
I agree.
I'm with you.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them redheads are Marvel.
Low key, everybody but Jubilee.
KB was here.
Everybody but Jubilee was like the women in X-Men 97. Well, I at one point in time was like, y'all ain't shit. Except for Storm. Storm is all right too.
Yeah,
but Storm has been kind of chilling out. But you know, when I first saw the stuff with Rogue, I was like, Rogue, you dirty bitch.
She ain't careful.
Rogue was with a lot of people. Rogue was with I ain't gonna lie, that's the swoop right there.
But
Rogue was the swoop of the X-Men.
Gambit was too good for that one because like it would have been on site with Magneto. Like Loki, I would have tapped his cape or some shit like that, have it blow up on his back.
Man, something.
Yeah, I'd have been like, Nick, nah. You don't know how long I've been over here. Because then after that, it made Gambit look like a simp. You know what I mean? I was like, you can't do him like that.
Can't do him like that, man.
I mean, but in her defense,
but at the same time, you can't blame him too
let me
much
say
like
this.
that. He was like,
the only thing in Rogue's defense, in granted, she was wrong, but in her defense,
that's the only nigga
for her not to be able. I was gonna say for her not to be able to touch anybody, and if she do touch somebody, she automatically, drain their powers or whatever she does. For her to be able to touch somebody and have some type of physical connection with somebody, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to be hard for the. I can understand like why she went back. As far as Magneto, I can understand why she went back to Magneto. Was like this thing. He can actually do it to me like without dying. You tried it. You tried it. You
when you put it like that, bro. Yes,
you put the chip in. You dead, money. You know what I'm saying?
He'd be like, oh yeah, you finish it up? No, I'm dead, bitch.
That punani is to die.
I might risk it. I'll probably risk it all from this road.
But no, old school road.
Life was good.
Old school road, the one that be like sugar.
Not for new school.
I'm not talking about 97 road. I'm talking about
old school road. Sugar.
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus mullet. Goddamn road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying. What year was Magneto born?
1947. So no, I'm just playing.
It may be because
before that, because of before the Holocaust.
Yeah. Before that.
I just as much as I'd like to give.
He was born in 1930.
As much as I'd like to give Rogue a pass just because she hadn't touched anybody, like at least come and tell my boy, like, hey, listen, what's going on? Because he saw her go into the room and he was like, his feel and like his whole feeling. You saw everything dropping he's like, I've been over here wooing people. And then the thing was, he was like, you told us that we couldn't be official and all the rest of it. And then she tried to flip the script and was like, oh, I've just been your, such and such and such and such. Like, no, just go ahead and say that you just wanted to get dick down one time from somebody.
That's it.
Be honest about it. Don't have me just over here looking like, man, I love you, and just couldn't do nothing.
That's that pretty privilege, man. She get to do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Old Road would have got that. Not this one.
Hey, I just want to point out Magneto's 27 and Rogue is in her 20s. Magneto's 67 and Rogue is in her 20s.
Listen, she was like, I'll get it however I want to.
That nigga just in shape, cuz.
Exactly.
On TikTok all the time, bro. They had the little grand zaddies. Shit.
I heard Magneto was doing DDP yoga. That's how I think he kept in shape like that.
And that's that electromagnetism. That's also helping. Yeah.
Yep, the electromagnetism metabolism.
Yeah, there you go. Keeps them looking young.
It's wild. So
all I'm hearing is Magneto had a little BBL work done.
I think it's natural. I think he
that's
may be
natural,
taking some. Yeah, I think he may be, HGH at the very least. At the very most,
taking iron pills and just doing what it do, cuz.
He said he's not going to be caught slipping no more.
But to be honest, we really can't blame Rogue, now that I sit here, because think about it. If that was on one of us and you can't touch nobody, but it's for sure there's one person that can take that thing, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to double back.
But what if that one person?
Man. Think about it. You can't touch nobody, but it's just that one. Like,
what if that one person was gay?
No matter what, they can take it. You're gonna be like,
don't start this. Don't do that. Don't go down this road. No.
Hey, Chef, you better get
no. Don't go down this road.
You better put some gender on that somebody. You better put some gender on that somebody, because I'm gonna take you down a dark road, my boy.
Hey, we can't go down that road.
Yeah.
Because
we went down this road.
Put some gender on that thing, boy.
Well, so what do y'all think about everything else that's going on? Like, what else y'all have? Like,
I just love the speeches and how they fucking just correlate with self-hatred with Bastion. Bastion is just a biracial dude who just hates who he is. It's an allusion to Drake. Hate to say it, but Bastion is just out to destroy everything that he is because he don't understand himself. You know what I'm saying? Even with his speech, man, I know we ain't gonna talk about it, but it was something he said today that stuck with me. He was like, if you want to make people hate another group, oversaturate them and put them in a situation where they have no skin in the game, and then you create apathy. So imagine seeing the plight of other people so much that you stop caring, and then you see that they might have an ability to come up. You create a situation where you start to hate them. It makes perfect sense, bro. Like, it's scary that someone was able to like translate that.
I'm not gonna lie. Something I picked up, I can't remember what episode it was, but they said something, and I thought back to COVID when everybody was rioting, and I forgot what they said, but I was like, damn, that has to be like a little similarity when folks over. I think it was somewhere in Genosha. Did y'all hear me, or did my joint cut out?
No.
We heard
you. There's just so many speeches that I just wonder how many people are missing this. Like, it's just going over their head that they're talking about us, like, as a people, and how divided we are, and like how hate can be anybody, bro. Like, it literally can be anybody amongst us that just hates another group, bro. It's
Yeah.
the antagonist of this series is just hate, bro, and intolerance.
You know, who do you think has the biggest growth or like development in this so far?
I say Cyclops, but I mean, y'all go ahead.
Like in comparison to what you mean, like
Right, that's true
series,
too. What you mean?
or
Like,
like the current series.
Yeah.
Versus the original series versus where they are now.
Oh yeah, I still say Cyclops.
I got two people,
I
bro.
would say Magneto.
Magneto is one of Magneto is definitely one of mine. From you think about where he was to where, you know, and granted he thought Charles was gone. However, the fact that in the second episode after, you know, Rogue got hit with that stuff, he didn't immediately
Storm.
just it was, I'm sorry, you correct my bad, correct. When Storm got hit with that device that took her power, he didn't immediately just go full blown old school Magneto and put metal through everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then the fact that he's really been trying to basically lead these X-Men in the right direction. And and you know, after today, I'm no slight spoiler, but after today's episode, you see at this point now, he done tried it. I done tried doing it Charles's way. Fuck that. Let's do it my way. And I've been saying Magneto was right. Pictures and stuff all day. And I get it, man. And I get it. I've always understood, like, and it was always akin to Martin and Malcolm. You know, you look at it like that, where they wanted the same thing, but they were on different sides. And you know, you had the point where, you know, Malcolm eventually, you know, kind of changed his thought process and how he was doing things up when he came back from Mecca. And you know, it's kind of, you see that with Magneto switching over whatever this series, but now you're seeing him get to a point where you can only push me so far. I've been pushed enough. I'm doing this not just for me, but I'm doing this for my people. Like you said, like Sir just said, it's a lot of people that's missing this, that's missing out on all this is going over their head. Like, if the point, straight facts, mutants is black folks. Always have been. Always have been, always will be. Outside looking in, and it's like you see them, you know, what Magneto was saying, like, I've tried doing it this way, I've tried doing it in peaceful, tried going along to get along, but now fuck all that. Spoiler, this nigga shut down the whole fucking earth. This nigga shut down everything.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna mute you.
He gonna do it anyway.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna mute you. I told you.
He got so happy.
Bruh. We folks, it ain't even been 24 hours. Let people be great.
My bad, man. I'm just saying.
I
that's like when
understand.
Kanye told
and
that.
That's why we'll have a conversation afterwards. for those, because I wanted to have the same conversation. Low key, I was gonna call everybody. I was gonna be like, Nick, like, but I want to give people that opportunity to at least be able to watch it and see what we saw. You know what I mean?
Husky said, "Too late. You heard it here."
I was like, whoa, oh God, let me. With my mouth said. I was like, nigga, come on. All right.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, my bad.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah. So I think either Cyclops or Magneto has the most development. Even because just based off of how Cyclops was in the original series versus how he is in this series, like, he's starting to get fed up with having to clean up messes. And he's you know, low key, I I was listening to somebody. I think it was like the black nerd, something or other, black nerd problems. That's what it was. And he said that the X-Men aren't like superheroes. They're like freedom fighters. Like they're there to really clean up messes from everywhere else. Like he's trying to keep the peace. They're trying to keep the peace between, mutants doing stuff to humans, humans doing stuff to mutants. Like they're more reactive than anything else. And in this one, you can kind of see where Cyclops is getting tired of having to clean up messes that he didn't make. You know what I'm saying? And that line where he was talking about like, y'all better be lucky that we aren't like y'all. You know what I mean? Because you people, man, because he was just like, listen, I'm tired of this shit.
Facts.
So I get that. I think, but like the way that Magneto went about it too was, like you said, just I think it was a nice experiment by Professor X to be like, hey, let's see if you can do it my way. And for the most part, Magneto, the trial made it really, really apparent that he wasn't coming to fuck with the humans in the first place. But he's like, but y'all, I'd be damned if I just let y'all mess with us. You know what I'm saying? And not have repercussions. So that's where everybody was like, he was like, hey, have I done anything to y'all, or am I just getting my get back for what y'all did on this situation, or am I getting my get back for y'all what y'all did on this situation? Like, and the things that he went through, and you definitely see a different side of Magneto, in Genosha during that whole ordeal, because like he's like, listen, at first you thought that Magneto just used the mutant, whatever the other mutants that he had around him. But he didn't. He was just like, he was caring about everybody. He was like, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die with these people, the less of them. Oh, and it was kind of funny that when Friends of Humanity went down to the sewers to mess with the Morlocks, he went out there and he was just like, why didn't y'all take care of them? Y'all knew that they was down there. Y'all left them down there with like the Ninja Turtles and shit. What's up?
Right.
I just thought about the Ninja Turtles being like, hey, you ain't paid rent yet.
Man, but no, I would say Magneto is definitely a top one. I can't think of. I will say I like kind of what they was doing with Gambit before. Also, shout out to I would say shout out to Morph. Morph is more so the comic relief for the series to me, but like I'm glad they brought Morph back, and I'm glad they went with with like the plain just blank face or whatever the case may be for him. I actually like that. I will say one shining thing that I will shout out, man. I'm glad they got my boy. What you said? Go ahead. I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
Morph is not a he nor she.
A they.
Morph is not a he or she. He is a they them.
That's, you know what
Morph
I mean.
is they them.
Pronoun.
But I will say I'm glad my boy on the show. One of my favorites, just favorite mutants overall, and that's Sunspot, Robert DaCosta. From and I've been a fan of his. That's been my dude since from rocking with New Mutants when they went to New Mutants X-Force. Like that's been my dude. Glad he getting a little shine, bro. Sunspot. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, definitely Magneto is probably my favorite as far as just overall growth and just from where he was to from this in this series right here that's going on currently.
Yeah, man. I think and I'm gonna go back to Gambit a little bit, comparing to like old Gambit from the cartoon series in the 90s. Gambit back in the day was just like a flirt. You know what I'm saying? He was a high-headed flirt all the time. Mm-hmm. But now it's like he has the emotional intelligence to recognize not only did he sit there and listen to Rogue, right? And he was just like, okay, I hear that. All we can be is friends, bro. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in a position where I'm chasing you and you just fucking around doing shit like that. Hearing that from Gambit is big when typically Gambit just want the draws. You know what I'm saying? So seeing him be damaged the way he was, but choosing himself over Rogue to, to preserve himself. That was huge to me. Huge. Because I just know that wasn't gonna happen.
I'm done.
I mean, y'all said we can't talk about it, man.
But that's been a private one.
Because there was something that happened in that scene that I fucked with a whole lot, but we can't talk about it because it's technically a spoiler. But it's technically not, because if you saw the previous episode, he was there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I won't bring it up.
Talking about today, we can't. So we can't. We trying to mention stuff from today's episode, right?
Yes,
correct.
Okay. Just making sure, because it's some shit that happened today that I do want to talk about as well. Some shit I've been.
We're almost done, bro. I promise.
No, I'm just saying that.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah. We'll save it then.
So, yeah, but so what was so far? What's been your favorite moment?
Can't say it. You just told me.
Well, so far, mine is
besides today's episode.
My side, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it was Gambit's suicide mission because that's some gangster shit.
Shit, I'm gonna say when Rogue said that was my man and she let that nigga drop.
Hey, so what I would say is I'll say the Gambit, like that moment right there, as hurt and as powerful as that moment was, but to see because Gambit's my favorite for a minute, like since the beginning, like everybody was Wolverine, I was the Gambit person, like that's my guy, and to see him go out like that, and like you said, like you just talked about his growth, I don't think he would have did that before, like I don't think Gambit would have did that, but this time I bet I got
had nothing else to live for, to be honest. Like he
grabbed it and lit him up. Lit him up.
I wonder if Gambit saw
Rogue.
I wonder if Gambit saw Rogue and Magneto making out on you know what I'm saying? Because he was groping her ass.
He probably saw that ass clapping.
he probably wouldn't it be horrible if she was like right below him, was like
clap.
I'm dick.
You want to know what's like worse though? Like, because we know Gambit gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The conversation that him and Rogue got to have afterwards. And what if he tells her, I didn't do that for you, I did that for us, like the mutant race? So don't think that was for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, because now they're just friends. So he just cut off everything.
Yep. I would say another one of my favorite moments is the fact that the little sprinkles of little cameos of folks they've been showing in, like in the episode before this episode, where see now you ain't mute him anyway.
He didn't go on a whole like minute and a half rant. Like you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway.
I was passionate. It was passion. Leave him alone.
He was going. He was like, you know what? And I was like, oh no. I was like, maybe he's gonna stop himself. No, he was like, you were like Godfather of the whole train. You was like, oh shit, I'm coming. And that was it.
Can't get that out. He would have exploded.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite moments is like I said, the sprinkles of the cameos we've been getting. So the past episode, the one before today's episode, when Charles was out of space, Charles showed back up. But the Royal Guard, man, when Gladiator hit, I can't remember who the fuck he hit, but when whoever he hit, and he hit him hard as it sounded hard just from the thing. And Gladiator, and then seeing Vulcan, like seeing Vulcan, bro, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like seeing stuff like that, like just they bringing in. We're seeing the good folks. We're seeing the good cameo stuff like that. Like I can't wait.
Morph does too. That's really cool. So then you get to see like what Archangel would look like.
Yeah.
Because he does other cameos like that where he just brings himself.
So that was I'm loving.
I ain't gonna lie. I just thought about one of my favorite
there.
things.
All right. What you got to do?
I just thought about another one of my favorite scenes on Road took Captain America shield. Say, get that shit the fuck out.
Man,
that was the pettiest shit I've ever seen.
Man,
we don't even know if he got his shield back.
He's still in the snow searching for that shit.
We don't even know he went back.
Bruh.
All right, nah, look.
If it landed the wrong way, it's low key blending in.
You're right.
Listen, all I know is he threw it. I died laughing. I had to stop the episode because I was laughing so hard. Ooh, here come. And so when he showed him on screen, I say,
bro, shit,
go this nigga. Get out of here, bro. You don't even supposed to be here. Just going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you right now. This ain't you. You ain't Chris Evans. Get out of here.
Threw it. I felt bad for him too.
All right,
he's like,
I think I was just in my pro-black moment, right? So hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Notice she ain't call him Cap. She called him the police.
Yeah.
One.
Mm-hmm.
She's America's number one super cop. That was number one.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, if we're going to go to Mexico, that's not going to be a good look for me. You know, I got to do this by the book. So he's basically saying, I can't use my privilege for you.
mm-hmm.
So she was like, oh, okay. So you can't protect everybody, then you can't protect yourself. And she threw that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I don't know who the fuck is writing this shit. Well, yeah, we do. But nigga, like, I know this shit is going over niggas' heads, bro.
Very much so.
This shit is.
All right, Nick, what's your favorite episode, or what's your favorite moment so far?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I felt bad for him just a little bit. Cause I just felt myself being like, damn, I gotta go look for this shit.
Tony will find it.
Nick, we can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
There you go.
No, my moment was Gambit too. That was a lot. You know, that hurt though. But that was a dope moment. I ain't gonna lie. It was a dope and sad moment at the same time. That whole little sequence was dope. You know what I'm saying? And just shout out to 97 for doing such a phenomenal job with these fight scenes. They are not missing at all, man. Like on no level. They are not missing. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, especially looking at how they were gonna do the animation. I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. Everything's amazing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more shows kind of adapting to this animation style and kind of going retro with it too.
Oh, that hint happened today.
Yeah,
that hint happened today.
So mine had to be when they brought Storm in against the Sentinels.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And then after that, the whole music changed. You just see the lightning striking, turning the sand to glass, and it was like, oh, okay.
That's after her crying.
Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Hear me.
Mm-hmm. So
allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Storm. Oh,
hey. Listen, I can't wait, man.
I got one moment I forgot about.
What?
Right. Let's go back to one of the slower episodes where Storm was chilling with Forge. Well, let's go back. Let's go visit something that ain't nobody talking about. I think, okay, the demon that was attacking them. Did anybody notice what Forge did to get rid of that demon the first time?
Mm-hmm. Doctor Strange magic.
Did you hear what Beast said in the episode today?
We're not talking about this episode today.
I'm just talking about for those who.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Did you hear what Beast said in the first 5 minutes of the episode?
He said first 5 minutes. No, sir. I do not. I ain't going.
We'll talk about it later.
That was the wrong time frame for me. Golly.
He letting you know that I know who them niggas is over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was dope. it goes to show that sorcery magic is throughout the multiverse, man. Yeah, he said his mom was a sorcerer, knew a couple spells here and there, and that kind of makes sense that there probably is somewhere down the line a mutant that is a sorcerer. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. It's some stuff we got to talk about.
Yeah, it's bruh, it is a great show. So we're getting close to the end.
Let me ask you a quick question. I'm sorry.
Is
the Phoenix not intergalactic sorcery and magic within itself?
Could be.
No, seriously.
Well, the way that they have it right now, they have it as like an entity.
They always say that. Always say that.
So, but the thing that they could always do is tie it back to make it, because whenever, like they say, science and magic kind of go hand in hand together. So you never know how they're going to play it. I'm interested to see everything, you know what I mean? And then I'm also interested to see, in the future, are they going to do more time travel? Are they going to do, you know what I mean? They're going to do all these things because they've alluded to it with the intros and things like that. So I want to see, is that going to be, because what was it? Is it the Age of Apocalypse where he, Wolverine has that haircut and all the rest of that stuff that they have?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, that movie's so bad. I don't even remember that for real.
Oh, that's the it's actually the comic book that we're talking about.
The comic? Okay.
Yeah, so but there's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna give everybody their opportunity to apologize to X-Men 97 because I feel like we messed up. So who wants to go first?
I fucked up. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry. I'll shut the fuck up from here on out.
I'm gonna say like this.
Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and put you on main too, so that everybody could be able to be like,
I can't believe he doing this.
Go. You ready? Go ahead. Go ahead.
You alright. I get crazy. You alright. You did your little thing. Whoop-de-whoop. I give it to you. I was wrong.
The X-Men was like, oh, that's cool. Don't give him no more Disney Plus access. That's fine. That's cool.
You did your thing. All right.
I guess I'll go next. You can go ahead. Put me on there.
Go ahead. No spoilers, right?
No spoilers. No.
Okay.
Give us one.
Man, nobody. No.
You ready?
And then he'd have been full screen. What happens on this episode?
No. But listen, I was wrong. You was right. Your hair looks nice. But seriously. I was definitely wrong. I thought this was gonna be just okay, and it has been so much better than okay. Every episode is dropping some type of little nugget, something in there, from the cameos to the story they're telling to everything that's going on. Man, I want to apologize for doubting you. Now, I apologize. Don't fuck up and mess around and let the second half of this season be boo-boo, because I'm gonna tell you about yourself. But as of right now,
you can't apologize and threat at the same and make a threat.
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir.
And it's like you just said. What you said earlier, you said you still don't trust Marvel.
Yeah, I
don't. So listen. That's why I said I apologize for doubting y'all, but you know what I'm saying. Don't mess up now.
All right, Doug.
That's real.
I'm trusting you on the solo layout.
I'm gonna apologize in the way of my father. Get the hell out my head. That's my dog. But are you hungry? You want something to eat? That's all you getting out of me.
All right.
You fool, dog.
All right, let me. So, X-Men, First of all, I want to say thank you for renewing my faith in good storytelling. You feel like a spiritual revival of Batman the animated series, where there's good storylines and things that we can really dig our teeth into. So thank you so much for that. And I'm sorry that I doubted you. I let a flat ass and bag trailers, make me think that you weren't worth it, and you've proven me wrong. So I'm sorry about that, and I hope you continue to do great things. There we go.
There you go.
That was
So
Okay. Can I ask a question before we go?
Apology.
Okay, Dub, what you got?
Okay, quick question for everybody. What would you like the next animated series to be? Me personally, I think I would like to be Fantastic Four.
Oh, that's
If it's gonna be like this, nigga, oh yeah, I'll take that.
That's a good
I'll
one.
take that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one. I'm gonna be biased, and something I've been really wanting to see for a very long time. They hint at it with animated movies, but I would really like to see a very in-depth animated series on Thor and like his true feats. And you get what I'm saying? You see me, sir. You like the stuff he really does. Like, you know what I'm saying? His feet. I want to see the world tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see, or is that the universe tree that he deals with? I want to see a lot of the things that they don't show. Because in my opinion, Thor is one of my favorite superheroes. And he's one of those heroes that they always conveniently say, oh yeah, he can fight with the Hulk. You know, he can do this, he can do that. But when do they really showcase he can do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Endgame and the last two, Avengers movies did a great job of, one of the feats was, not succumbing to the star. And we all know that's major, but in the comic, I don't know if y'all really, fool with Thor or not. Dude is immensely fucking strong. Like, he is on another level. And if they could translate that well, even from going, I say shit, start from the beginning. Maybe you don't even have to, you know what I'm saying, expound on the beginning like that and take away from it. But if we can at least get to the point where, he gets Odin Force or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Thor has a very large verse that they don't tap into, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think they went in a totally different direction with this Love and Thunder.
Bill in a minute.
You said what?
I said we also ain't seen Beta Ray Bill in a minute.
No, we ain't, bro. But yeah, I would love to see Thor. That's my opinion. I want them to see them dive deeper into his powers, feats, and his verse.
Hey, Dub, are you just talking straight Marvel, or are you talking in any comic?
I was talking straight Marvel, but shit, fuck any comic at this point since you brought it up.
If we go in any comic after that, Blue Marvel. I want Thor. I want Blue Marvel in that motherfucker bad. I want that bitch done with goddamn solo leveling animation. I want that done to the highest.
That's a pick, nigga.
Blue Marvel and Thor going up to Odin Force, wielding dual hammers and shit. Yeah, got my vote all day. All day. Blue Marvel, I'm really getting into him now, and I just can't believe how immensely strong he is, bro. I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Nigga,
I slip on he is.
He don't get brought up. A lot of folks don't know about my boy Adam Brashear, but
from what I'm seeing, he's like green. Goddamn.
We just heard goddamn. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I'm sorry. From what I'm seeing, he's Superman mixed with Green Lantern.
Yeah, he uppercut the Hulk and laid him on his ass.
Like on his ass. Yeah,
on his
that's
ass.
like that's one of everybody like this. One of his, like when the people get to talking about Blue Marvel and talking about his feats, The fact that he KO Hope with an uppercut with ease.
Dude is amazing.
On the Mortal Kombat motherfuckers.
Yeah. I would love to see something with Blue Marvel, man. But give me a. So if I'm sticking with Marvel, I would love something where. So it's two. I would love something with where the New Mutants form back up. Cannonball, give me some of the originals. Give me Cannonball, give me Wolfsbane, Former Boy Sunspot back in maybe Danny Moonstar. You can throw in a couple of news like Ileana and maybe one other person or whatever. I would love to see them get them some shine. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like that young team that the X-Men had. If you want to just throw Jubilee in there just to have Jubilee there, I'll be cool with that. Cannonball, Sam Guthrie. You know what I'm saying? Give me them guys. And if I would say another one I would love to see. Dang, I can't think. I just had it in my head before I can't think of it. But that I would love to see some New Mutants. If we're going Marvel. I think I had one for DC. I do have one for DC, and it would be bring back or give me another Static Shock show.
You know what? I like that.
Give me and don't give me you can give me you can make it, but give me the Static. Let's start off Static, how he had his first suit. And then let it evolve, maybe near the end of the first season or something like that. Let's bring back. Give me a good Static Shock show. We started from the beginning or whatever, from the Big Bang. Static had like the all black suit and everything. Give me that. Start off with that. But I would love to see Static Shock come back. The show.
I like that.
If you haven't read it already, the Static Shock season 1, that's really, really good. That would be like ideal for what a Static Shock show I would really, really like. So for DC, no, not for DC. For Marvel, I would want a Blade cartoon.
Bro, I think you took the cake right there.
That way, because then you have all the night villains, all the things that go bump in the night, and you got Blade doing his thing. I don't think you can beat that.
What is this rating? What's the rating on this?
This gotta be MA. This gotta be.
It gotta be. You can off top. It has to be.
You can, but like even if you wanted to make it okay for it to be watched, like
type thing, you know.
Well, Castlevania was rated MA too, so yeah, it was blood and guts. But I think you can be able to still do it to a way where, well, no, if you're gonna go, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that would be a good one. Let's see. What about DC? Yeah, I think Static would be good.
DC there. Static. I ain't gonna lie. If we go in DC, I have only one option at the top.
I got Batman Beyond
on my list, and I'm gonna be quiet.
I want Batman Beyond.
Red Hood.
Ooh, boy, I'm tripping.
Give me Red. Give me Red Hood and Outlaws. Give me Red Hood and Outlaws.
I need Red Hood.
Give me Red Hood and
Red
Outlaws.
Hood, DC,
Starfire,
and
Red Hood, and
I need it.
Speedy or whatever.
Yeah. I need Red Hood.
Can I cheat a little bit since Red Hood part of the Bat family? I need Batman Beyond and Red Hood some kind of way mixed up in there.
Now you talking my language, sir. Now you talking my language, sir. That's my favorite Batman.
You got to get a new Red Hood, though. You know what I'm saying? For that.
Well, not
Look,
necessarily.
it takes nothing to make a new Red Hood. It don't take nothing but a bad day.
But you don't have that. You don't have to make a new Red Hood though.
You get a bad day and a good ass whooping.
Because think about this. In the comics, they had Dick Grayson in Batman Beyond, and everybody was wondering why he wasn't there. or why he didn't take over the mantle after Bruce wouldn't do it. Then also they had something in the comics where Damian was there too, and they were talking about why he didn't do it. So if y'all haven't read that, check that out because there's a lot of meat still left on that bone too.
Yeah, and because I remember the show they put, kind of why Dick wasn't there because Batman and Batgirl was started fucking around. And it was like, hey man, I'm out.
And the Mask of the Phantasm punched her in the gut one time and lost the baby, or something like that. But that's why there's no.
I did also go ahead. I'm sorry, I had one. It was another one I had what I thought of initially, but you go ahead.
And then he coming in with his honorable mention.
Right.
No,
I chuckled when he was like, "I got two of them." I was like, "He asked."
I had the two I had were initially Marvel, and I thought about Static because I forgot the one I had, and I had a cold one for Marvel. But y'all, go ahead, let's circle.
Go ahead, man.
My Marvel one to get a Sabretooth series, just of him, from the perspective of it. Just give me like a mini series, maybe 4-5 episodes of him realizing it's almost Wolverine's birthday. So let me set together things in motion, and then the final episode be him putting the plan together and attacking Wolverine. I would like that. Or if we do DC, I would take a Green Lantern Corps. Like
you took mine.
Like
damn,
like
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? The whole. So this episode might be Jon Stewart. This one might be, Gal Garner. You know what I'm saying? It just jumps, and I think that would be lit. I think that would be real good. Like a Law and Order style-esque, you know what I mean?
I'm with it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's hot.
If that's too much, give me Constantine. I'll take that.
I would love Constantine, man. So let me ask you this: which Constantine? You want Keanu or you want the other dude?
Matt Ryan.
I don't have a problem with Keanu. I don't have a problem with him.
I did. Wait, we don't like Keanu as kid. Wait, hold on. We don't like Keanu as Constantine.
I was asking because some people prefer Keanu. Some people prefer Matt Ryan. Me personally, I like both. I'll take either one of them. As long as we get some more Constantine stuff. I love that shit. That's kind of where my pick was. My other one was. And
in the show, Constantine was a woman too.
They did have a woman Constantine. Like if you it's another show that has a woman Constantine in it, and that's the show is on Netflix. I can't think of the name of it.
I can't think of it either. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Sandman.
Yes, Constantine in that show is a woman. But the other one I was talking about, since we're talking about magic, the other one I had initially was give me like an animated series, but of Strange Academy, Doctor Strange, Brother Voodoo, teachers or whatever they run the academy, and you got these new age magic sorcery kids that's coming in, and they're trying to guide them and teach them like basically like the comic, bro.
Magic Society of Negroes.
Don't do that.
That made me so mad. I'm glad it flopped. I
didn't even go watch it because I saw the trailer. But
wait, what y'all talking about? I missed it. I'm sorry. What y'all talking about?
There was a movie that was called The Magical Society of Magical Negroes.
Oh yeah, how did you say it flopped? It wasn't good.
Yes,
hell yeah. I mean,
don't let us conclude. He told me he liked it.
Who?
Oh wow.
Who did?
Why you saying
he liked it.
I have yet to see that movie. Ever since I seen that second trailer, I was like, nah. I wasn't even thrown off by the name. I was go roll with it, but then they showed that trailer, and I get people like, oh, that's satire and all that stuff. I get that. That's cool, but no. Let's know.
All right. So last thing. I think this is the last one that I have for DC, and I think this would be really, really dope. I would have a show following Ra's al Ghul as it goes through time. And
y'all got some good choices tonight. I'm proud of y'all, black man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You make me feel good right here. Right. So, yeah, I think that would be dope. And then seeing him overcome different challenges, have him go through different parts of his life, and become start off as a good man and slowly become, the man that we know.
Or even watching Batman go through his training under Wiles Al Ghul.
I would start way before. I would start way before then.
You start before then?
Yeah, I would start have him, you know what I mean? And then you have some tie-ins that you can be able to show. Like, say for instance, you do see something about Gotham, or say you see something about, certain, things that he sees in the news that like, oh, okay, well, in Star City, such and such and such happened. But he's still doing his thing, trying to be that.
I agree. I ain't gonna lie. That would be dope.
So, all right, y'all. So, any big news? Anything that y'all want to tell the folks before you leave? Before you head out?
Tomorrow is Husky's birthday.
What?
Oh shit!
So you was just gonna go ahead and not tell nobody, huh? We just gonna have to find out on Facebook. I thought we was better than that, Husky.
I ain't until tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, sir?
Disgusting.
Listen.
It's almost tomorrow. What Gorilla said that why I love tomorrow. Yeah.
It's tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas start reviewing games. Niggas start reviewing games and forget about his own birthday. That's crazy.
Man,
that boy had EA commenting on one of his posts on TikTok.
What?
Yeah, they actually commented on both of them. Posted
right. He said not just one.
I just found out the other one because I showed the other one. They commented on both of them. I posted about Tails Kanzera, so
It's like, appreciate you, big dog. That's what they said. Huh?
Man, listen.
Yeah, ho.
How old you turning, bro?
I'll be 39 on tomorrow.
Ooh, the big
man. Yeah, man. Almost 40. I'm like, ooh. Last in my 30s.
Man, it's all right.
Yeah, ho. Get it, Hokage. Ho. Yeah, ho.
I was like, man, he is strong with that whole world today. All right, Husky, what you doing for your birthday, man?
Tomorrow, nothing for real, man. I'm probably go to work, kick it, come home. Then whatever my wife had planned, I'll probably celebrate do something this weekend. But for the most part, chilling, man.
All right.
Happy early birthday, my dog. And you said when is your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
In 2 hours and
2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna spam your ass. 2 hours.
I'll take it. I appreciate all the love.
Yeah.
Appreciate the love.
Get on whatever game you want to tomorrow. Just let me know.
He ain't gonna get on no game tomorrow.
Wait. Why we all here? I know I fell through on this, but anybody still down to play with me through Borderlands 3?
What you
I
got?
have Borderlands 3.
Station.
I gotta check.
Just message me. I'll hop on board. But let me not lie. Let me know when you're trying to play, and I'll make sure my back catalog.
Let me see if it's.
He said that like we was young and got time.
Yeah, bro. The older I get, the more and more I understand Husky, and I start talking shit about his back catalog.
Man.
And checking your calendar. Let me check about this real quick.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if anybody want to play Borderlands or if y'all want to put me on any games, believe it or not, I've never played Fallout, and now that the show is out, I want to play it.
Fallout is fire. I've been thinking about getting on Fallout 76 myself.
Yeah.
76. And they just did the update to Fallout 4. So
Yeah.
they updated Fallout 4, man, and Fallout 4 you can still get.
They get it for
still
free
get
too.
it in there.
Oh wow.
You may be able to find, like, I can't remember if it's on Game Pass or not, but I don't think it's on Game Pass. But you can pick up Fallout. I think I'll find a good price on it or whatever. But definitely play it. And Fallout 76 is.
I bought it for $4.99.
Yeah.
On PC.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Then Fallout 76, and they didn't add from it came out. Everybody didn't, a lot of people didn't like it, but they didn't added all the updates and they made that game amazing like that. They said they had like over 1 million people playing it since the show dropped. Like it's number spiked when the show dropped. So
they had NPCs and everything.
Yeah. Fallout 76 became an amazing game.
You all right?
Right. Make sure we just witness a hit and run. Goddamn.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I stepped outside. My bad.
You all good? We just wanted to make sure you were good.
I'm good. I'm not roadkill, baby. I'm good.
All right, sir. You got anything new popping up?
Nope. I ain't doing shit. I got one more final to go, bro. Oh, I'm gonna be out of town.
You got it.
Hey, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I'm gonna be out of town next week.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be in New Jersey actually.
Okay.
For a week for work. But yeah, I ain't doing shit. I do plan on if I can get there reasonably safe. There's a particular comic book shop in New York that's like 30 minutes from where I'm gonna be staying.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go there and go buy some comics. If I do, I'll record myself doing it,
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's I ain't doing shit, man. I ain't
Hey.
doing shit.
Listen, I commented on your post, the one you made the other day. Listen to me. You celebrate yourself and any accomplishment you get, whether it be big, small, no matter how old you are, no matter what it is, my boy. You know what I'm saying, man? Celebrate you. You deserve it. That's hard work that you putting in.
Remember the wise words of Doug. Do it.
There you go. Listen, all the hard work you
only apply that on certain situations that do not apply with
the law,
breaking the law. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But all that hard work you done put in, my boy. Celebrate that, man. Celebrate you, man. You're doing something amazing. I don't care what it is. I don't care how old you are. You doing something amazing, man. And you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So please celebrate yourself.
Appreciate that.
No problem, man.
Yeah, a lot of niggas was yelling at me. when I to those that don't know, I was in between. Right now I'm putting myself through school to get my associates. And I'm 2 semesters away, and I'm thinking about graduation, and I was going back and forth about attending the graduation, because on one end it's like, yeah, I did it, but on the other end it's like, I should have been did this, So
never too late, my brother.
Yeah.
Or you could just be like me. I was lazy and said, "Fuck it."
Well, they're telling me to not do that.
Yeah, I'm not the best influence. Had a whole master's degree graduation. I said, I ain't going.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
The resounding response from TikTok was, "I better get my black ass up and go."
Yes, please do.
I agree.
Hey, I know a Sigma that makes suits, my brother. He might be able to get you right.
Oh shit.
Gonna hit you a little blue meanie across the stage or something one time.
I don't even do that, man. We're older. We came before my knees be bad. I ain't
gonna lie. I be looking at that shit. I'm like, I could never.
See, my knees just popped when I was doing it.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I wake up and stretch, and I sound like a deck of cards now, bro. I can't,
bro. I don't know if y'all seen me, but I went to the gym. Then my back I'm just like, shit. I keep hitting one of these, try to pop it.
Man,
that bad boy tight. I'm feeling like Jonathan Majors before the domestic violence. I'm feeling like Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got abs on my back, but I know that ain't gonna be the case when I take off this shirt, though. But I'm gonna keep thinking it, though.
You gonna get there. You gonna get there.
There you go.
There you go.
No, I like being fat. I just do this to make sure I ain't healthy. I stay healthy.
So, Gambit, you got anything, bro? I'm gonna take
that boy getting some snoo right now.
I'm gonna take that as a no. So at the BLERD Syndicate, we have the BLERD Syndicate plays D&D.
Oh, yeah, he got up out of there.
He was like, he was like, it was nice seeing y'all. Love y'all. So we got the BLERD Syndicate plays D&D, where we meet family members of our party, and they're not very nice. You know what I'm saying? They got big light skin energy, and it's not good. But Husky does something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, listen, I'm still. I ain't through. I'm mirroring. I'm coming for you, bro. Just know. Just know.
It's not. I mean, everybody's still here right now, so that's always good.
Speaking of, I told y'all I when I actually going through reading my stuff when we leveled up to level 5. I told you I got a flash step now. I have one of my feats, one of my spells or whatever. I got a flash step. Just wait. I'm gonna fuck them up when we in this fight we got coming up next week.
So we got a lot of stuff. Well, that's some weeks away. So yeah, we will have that out this Sunday. So we'll make sure that we got that, and we get y'all taken care of from there. But until then, we're gonna be like the Hulk, not Hulk Hogan, because F Hulk Hogan, even though he's in my background because it was a gift, but that will be changed soon. I'm gonna use him for target practice, possibly. Yeah.
Oh.
Because F Hulk Hogan, he don't like us. Well, he said he doesn't like us, and so we don't like him. So, yeah.
Just ain't no Hulk Hogan's pythons.
What? You know what? That's where we're gonna go ahead and say, be like the Hulk. We're gonna smash that follow button. We're gonna love you 3000. Until then, we're gonna be like the Ninja Turtles and get the shell out of here. So y'all have a great night and be easy.
Pretty sure.